There are reasons to be.
I am Sandra Kolstad, and you are watching KLANGKULT.
Mad, but I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
I think it started for real, like in a very serious way, when I was 6 years old, and I asked my grandmother. I told her that I desperately wanted a piano, and no one really understood why, because my parents never asked me to play anything, and it just came out of nowhere really. But my great-grandmother, she was very kind, and she bought me this tacky white 80s piano, and that's where it started. Why do I make music? I think there are two main reasons. I make it because it gives me a lot personally, but I also make music because I really think it can change the world. My sound has changed quite much recently, because it used to be totally acoustic really, and just me and the piano, and then on my first two records it was very electronic, and now on the record that I just released, it's kind of the two acoustic and electronic worlds have kind of melted into each other. So now I'd say it's a quite organic sound, I would say, really mixing electronic elements with acoustic elements. I have to say I'm blessed to be very easily inspired. I can be very inspired just seeing some plastic bag like blowing, in the wind. I think what always inspires me is cities, being in cities, and nature, the ocean.
You have a really nice flat.
Yes. Thank you! Today I thought I'd perform Rooms, which is a song from my new album. It's quite nice because I wrote Rooms here in this room where we are now. When I moved to Berlin, which is now almost 5 years ago, and I had just bought a new guitar, which is not the one I'm playing today, unfortunately, because that's somewhere else. But I had bought this new guitar, and I was standing here, and it was totally empty here because I had no money, and I was like, what am I even doing here? But I had this guitar, and I wrote the song Rooms, which it's a love song really. But it's also a song about kind of how we always have to, whether we like it or not, kind of explore new rooms in our lives, in ourselves, and in the world, and in other people, which is at the same time a beautiful thing and a very scary thing, at least for me.
There are many rooms I didn't know of. So many rooms I don't know of. I was on my way to the wrong one. Always on my way to the wrong one. There were you leaning, white in the doorway, hidden me in another way. There were you leaning, white in the doorway, leading me in another way. You will walk with me all the way to my room. You will walk with me all the way to my room. And you will walk with me all the way to my room. The way to my room. Now you show me those rooms I should know of. You know every room I know of. There are many rooms to fall in, so many rooms that you feel small in. And here we go, always in a new direction. Here we go, and it will never end. Here we go, always in a new direction. Here we go, and it will never end. You will walk with me all the way to my room. You will walk with me all the way to my room. And you will walk with me all the way to my room. The way to my room. Then when we get there we might enter. 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 Then